Good Monday morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. I cleaned up some of my science experiment stuff. Happy Monday. Oof. Good morning, Crafting with N. Good morning, Allie Journals. Happy Monday. My desk is a mess. And the sky is blue. These are all things that are true. Ooh. I need to charge my iPad today, it looks like. Thank you very much. Thanks for the gifts. I gotta tilt this. I can't see. There. Is that better? I can't tell. I don't want to not have you guys be able to see what I'm working on. Hold on, stupid cat. What a fool. What a fool. Thank you for the gifts. How are you guys doing today? You ready for another exciting week? Oh, congratulations. Put you there. Maybe that's right. Is that all over my face? Yeah, that'll work. Thank you for the rose. Hold on. Why can't I see you guys today? There. Maybe my hoodie will help. Oh, I gotta change that. Hold on. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Listen to the old man. Sure. I gotta change the not mute, goober. There. Much better. Good morning, Kelly. How are you guys doing today? Happy Monday. I'm just going to get some stuff cleared up a little bit here. Then we can start messing around. Good morning, Ashley. I don't even know what I'm listening to. I mean, I know what that is. They Might Be Giants is coming back to Covington. Good morning, Emma. Good morning, Dawn. Okay, we're gonna switch. I don't even know how long the music's gonna last. I was thinking about starting to set up my my school year journal. But not positive on that yet. Good morning, Miss Alicia. Let me put these. I was going to go for a walk this morning because I'm sore. I'm so sore from yesterday's challenge workout. But my sciatica is hurting. And then there was like, good morning, Angela. This morning when I came downstairs, all ready to walk, all my school kids had like what they would consider emergencies. They were not real emergencies. One kid, I always need more coffee. Thank you, Angela. one kid has not been taking their allergy meds, so they, oh God, that's the Monday vibes right there. So I had to get, the lozenges and make sure that they took only one. This kid is one of those kids that's like, well, if I don't feel good, I might as well take 4. Ashley, Angela is my best friend in real life. We've known each other for 20 years. That seems gross. Yeah, the map was all red this morning when I looked at the pollen the pollen map on my app. I don't know. And I'm wearing solid leggings. They were a mystery pair. Good morning, Kimmy. Good morning, Prim. And I told him to take 1 right now and then 2 tonight. But also to take them on a regular basis. That way he doesn't have the punch in the face with the ragweed. So I'm like, here, have a handful of cough drops and just be cagey about it because I don't want them to get taken away. Hold on, I gotta grab the stuff for the... Because part of this is, oh, I hit the Zon. No, they're not missing school. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Chonky. I hit the Zon has the haul, and I got a couple scrapbooks for $5. Like books that I can turn into scrapbooks. You know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so I'm going to try to keep all the senior year crap in this bin. But I can use some of it because of the school colors. Holy crap, does that have words on it? Does that have words on it? Does that say 25? Girl, ain't nobody want to wake up today. That's not new. There's a lot of sounds that are happening that should not be happening. So anyway, for my senior, I bought a proper. Yeah, so I put that back for the senior book. But I brought a proper scrapbook thing. Ugh, don't fall. I know some days are back to school. That's Christmas. That's Christmas. That's Christmas. That's Halloween. Ah! You guys did not see that. Well, pickles. I thought I had gotten... Sorry. I'm back. Me? I know I am. Good morning, Grumpy Coffee Time. Good morning, Shorty Cakes. Thank you. Oh, listen to old man upstairs. I am blind, but shush, that's not the point of this conversation. You know, I have these. I thought I had gotten some actual scrapbooking paper. Let's take a look and see what these. I think these are just die cuts. Thank you very much. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Oh, this is a lot of like die cut things. That's true, Angela. But we're different. Zeus. We're different blind. Wonder where I had some. Oh, what fell out? Backpack. I know, it's so cute. This pack, I got it on sale at my local paper shop. 50% off. So, I ain't mad. I don't think I'm gonna open this one yet because this is like achievement type stuff for school. So, aw, I want a holographic backpack. Aw. Did you find a happy place and be quiet, please? Busy. That's Zeus. Yeah, Gabs is not in the sparkle phase anymore. Oh my God. Yeah, when do you actually move her in? Oh, I'm turning that up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that. Okay, so I'll text you. Maybe we could get coffee either Friday or early next week, depending on your emotional state. God bless America. What? That cat. What an idiot. Okay. Oh, we do, because we need help. We need all the help we can get. So I'm going to use the high school colors are black and gold, but like the mascot is like for all of the schools in the district. So I'm going to do the back to school and the senior notebook in black and gold. They have toys. And Kevin thinks that I buy too many enrichment toys for the pets. I'm like, well, he just likes to be near me, but doesn't want to have anything to do with me. Good morning, Harley. Yes, right now. And it's only him. I don't even know where Estrella is. I put out treats and everything. He ate them all. Giant turd. There we go. And I saw a piece of paper that I wanted to use specifically for this last night, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh, there it is. I got a piece of cardstock. It's not a full piece, but I'm having a hard time finding like back to school vibes. Let's see if any of these feel right. She's definitely taking a nap. I just don't know where she's taking a nap. Hey, there's one of my little test subjects. I put all my little fake water drops in there. She's not. There's no way that cat is awake. Estrella sleeps the way I wish I could. I probably have to hold a pillow over him. Probably get a violation for that one. Angela, I love you either way, but now I'm excited. Because I did not feel good after that. I did not feel good at all. So the Bullseye store that's closest to my house, I guess they had a refrigerator. Something happened with their power, and they're the only place that sells my creamer. So right now I'm having a bad Monday. All right, let's look at these. There's clocks. Hold on. This freaking mirror shit. Good morning. How are you doing, Glitter Shine? That's not like super black, but how do we feel about that for a black and gold back to school? Maybe. It's a compass, not a... I got this at the Wally Worlds. What the hell are clothespin cookies? I've never even heard of that. Angela probably has. I don't bake well because I'm not good at following directions. Maybe I could just use a solid black for right now and then decorate it. Shut up. Angela has never heard of a cookie. Angela makes some of the best crap that I can't eat anymore. Although I can still have funky Fritos, I believe, if I'm remembering everything correctly. Oh. Up here? Angela, I'll start a chat on the Book of Faces with you too, so you can discuss that. What color? Don't all fall. You stay there, jerks. I got this pack of paper from IKEA. Holy crap. Angela probably knows the bakery though. I don't go places. I like being at home. Unless I'm out with... same first name. Last name is Rowley, R-O-W-L-E-Y. I think my profile here has my full name. I think. But if you can't find me, Glittershine, let me know. Sometimes people can't find me because of my privacy settings. Oh, these are big. That's what she said. But only the back white ones. But this is, okay. Ugh, there we go. I don't even know where to put that. Put that right there for a second. I kind of want to hold that for the colors. I'm trying to find the black pages to make a cover. Maybe what I'll do. Good morning, Moz. Maybe I will use the Compass Eye on the back cover. Good morning, Jonna. Is that Cabbage? Good morning, Cabbage. I am working on my school year notebook. I don't think Zeus has gone back out. Somebody out there is making a bunch of noise. You look like you're lots of fun. Open up your loving arms. Watch out, here I come. Huh. Oh, that's a strong smell. Have I watched a tutorial on this? Absolutely not. Thanks, Cabbage Lettuce. Good morning, Crafty Chaos. Happy Monday. First full week of school. And I have a hoodie on because I got really cold, but now I'm kind of warm. I wonder if any of the graduation papers that I bought would be acceptable for like everyday regular school. Oh no. Good morning, Brandywine. Yeah, we started on Wednesday, which is, I mean, I am not mad because I know that after that first day, there's a little bit of a lag in enthusiasm. Oh, I'm cutting through glue. That's probably gonna be great for my scissors. But, so, yeah, I get it, but I'm going to see if any of these are not graduation specific. This is a paper pack, and they sent it like with a bunch of other crap, so it got all bent up. Thanks, Daddy Bezos, for being so considerate. Do these all have freaking cap and gowns? I need an inside cover page. So far, yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Hold on. You're supposed to go back to your dentist? Ew. Well, you guys, if you are, I need all of the magic juju or whatever that I can get, because my husband he had a piece, he went back to the skin doctor. I don't know why I call it that. He went back to the dermatologist because of the, he finally followed up from his skin cancer treatment, and because he had this thing on his ear that he kept like saying bothered him. And I was like, you need to go back to the dermatologist because of the skin cancer. Anyway, why not ask a follow-up question about the thing on your ear? Well, he finally did. Turns out it was pre-cancer. But guess what? Now he's got one on his scalp. So he didn't do anything. I'm like, please call and make another appointment and go back in. Will that happen? I genuinely have no idea. I could use this. I'm gonna put that to the side. I know it says the graduate at the bottom, but this is a massive ass piece of paper, so I could cut that out and use it for. Here's a menace. Yeah, I bet. My son got his crowns. It's temporaries on Thursday. And yeah, we'll see. Jeez. I can't see. Good morning, Beach Wino. I know I missed a couple other people because I couldn't see because of the light colored papers. I'm going to put this one to the side for the actual graduate. Pacha. But, boys, you know, how is Jane? Is this from the 80s? I get so confused. Time is weird. I forget that I was a teenager in the 80s. Good morning, Shannon. Did I say that correctly? I'm sorry if I missed you guys coming in. I appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to do all your check-ins. Let me see. I should put a post-it on there so I remember which way is up. I will forget. Did you guys have a good weekend? Yesterday was my future son-in-law's birthday. So my daughter planned a picnic and I made him a little ATC of his favorite anime character guy. And I can't draw for shit. Wait, get my money. So anyway, I got some Tim Holtz scissors coming from the Haul part of HAUL, part of the Daddy Bezos site. Kind of excited about that. Whoop. Don't want to knock over the camera. I love a minimal weekend, girl. That's like the best. Don't ask me to do things. Don't ask me to think about things. Although I did take Haas and his little best friend from school last year, who we didn't get to see all summer. I took them to the adventure park down the street. And then I took them they shared cheesy fries and they got milkshakes at Steak and Shake. Why did it take so long for my brain to say the word? Good morning, Taylor. But yeah, I love a minimal weekend. Ah. Why does everything scare me? So dumb. Good. You were busy doing stuff for you, which is fine. Oh, geez, stop. I want to find some vellum pages to put in between things here. I don't know. I did ask the local paper place if they had any of the local school like themed paper, and they did not. Which I knew like was a pipe dream. Like, who's gonna custom paper for like 4 randos? Good morning, definitely the real Erin Parnas. Boom, front, back. And I'm gonna duct tape, assuming I can find the end. And then Kevin and I went out to dinner with the 2 youngest daughters. Okie doke, good job. Good job being responsible. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee in a second. Assuming I can get this duct tape to start. Once I start, I might just put it on somebody's mouth. No, ain't nobody here to bother me. Just gonna put a little fold over there. Whew. I know that, good morning, LKU. I know that Thrifty Day who's here on TikTok, has a tutorial on her long form channel of this, and I have not watched it because I don't do that. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Glitter Shine. I love having you this time with you guys in the morning. I was gonna go for a walk, but between my sciatica and the perceived, I don't want to say drama, crises, that's the word. The perceived crises of the kids this morning. I just didn't. Yesterday's challenge workout took me out. Although I'm glad that I finished. Thank you, Glitter Shine. I'm glad that I bring you some chill before your day. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment at 9:30. Don't worry, my next one I'll schedule a little bit later. Good morning, Drew. I saw some letters, numbers in this thing. Let's see. Stay. I might be fussy cutting that bus here in a second. Freaking cute bus. I miss those kind of desks. Good morning, Desi. Did I say good morning to you, Drew? I apologize if I forgot. I'm really digging these colored pencils. If I can get them out, I'm scared. These perforated ones sometimes make me nervous. You know? I don't want to mess it up. Now I wonder if I should have bought 2 packs. Maybe I'll have to go back and see if they sell more. Oh, what did I knock out? Let's put you over there just in case you're important. Now I have to decide if I want I am working on a version of Thrifty Days junk planner, but it's going to be my school year memories for the kids. And I'm going to do a separate one for my senior. Oh, it's because I got both pages. But I did not watch a tutorial, so this is totally gonna go great. It's gonna be fine. Good morning, Amanda. So yeah, I also like this. This is, I don't know if it's showing up. The top is like graph paper. And the books, obviously. I need to come up with front inside cover paper as well. Trying to think of what I know that I have. And our school colors are black and gold, and so I have, this is the back cover. This is from a graduation pack, but good morning, Sunny. Welcome back, Ashley. And I have, because the cover is black right now, I have Post-it note on there to remind me which way the top is. Okay. These are my options for the bottom. Books. Well, that's backwards. Or the colored pencils. Yes, hopefully the whole school year. I mean, they don't really bring home a ton of stuff now that they're big kids, you know. Yeah, big days. It's not gonna, good morning, Jonna. They're not gonna be like a ton of awards, but this is 5th grade. This is for 5th grade, 7th grade, and 9th grade kids. And then I'll do a separate book for the senior. But I know that I saw letters and numbers somewhere. Is it in the other pack? Did I just have like a fever dream about that? That's vines. Ugh. Apparently, I am hallucinating. But I don't know if I want to put the... Yeah, I say rad on purpose to be annoying. I swear that there was numbers somewhere. I swear, my brain, I don't know. Groovy, I don't know that I've ever said unironically. Let's see. I feel like I saw numbers. These are pretty small and they're black, so they're not going to really show up. Those are also black. All right, so I'm going to have to get some gold stickers or something from somewhere. Can you guys see this at all? Hold on. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to have to move it because it's not going to stay there forever because I won't be able to see any of the words. Pencils at the bottom, and then books like not all the way at the top, so that I have room for other crap. What do you guys think? Or do the books at the bottom and the color pencils part way up. I have no plans so far today. I have groceries, but I'm trying to decide if I want to like actually go to either Costco or Trader Joe's. I was kind of like the whole time, every time I've grabbed these, I'm like feeling like the pencils felt like the bottom. They felt like the bottom. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I gotta, hold on. I'm gonna try to see you guys. I will not be doing like the gluing the pages and washing the edges. The whole book while I'm live, because that's tedious and not exciting. Let me drag the little pencil tips through. It made those lines like the oh, I do. I've just never considered that. How would I keep like the reverb, like the speakers from a secret account? And I need to get a couple of Happy Mail things. Okay. Okay. The books are at the top-ish. Like not fully at the top. Good morning, Flag Lady. And I still have some left. Not like, it's not wide enough to go the whole page. Ugh. Oh, I got so much glue on it that time. No, I want the top to have, so I can put, good morning, Julia. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to either put like I think I might put the school year up there or just decorate up there. Thank you very much. These are, you can screenshot. Maybe. But I was just saying that I got some of the Tim Holtz. They have squishy handles, but I got them off the Daddy Bezos, HAUL section. So that's going to be exciting. I can't wait for that to get here. Oh, that's a piece of the duct tape. I don't know what you're saying. Tapes? These? It's like a cardstock thing from this brand. I got it from my local paper store. I've never heard of that brand before. But now this brand, I got it from my local paper store. I've never heard of that brand before. But now I'm gonna take a phone call from randos in another city in this state. A lot of these are graduation themes, so they might not go on the front. Oh, yes. Yes, they're very nice. I don't know how to describe like the hand feel. They're tight. So I like that when I'm trying to do, and like, it just gives like a really smooth sound. I don't know, it's like personal ASMR. I am going to fussy cut out the lockers first. First, I'm not going to fussy cut. You know what I'm saying. I'm going to just get them out of the paper. Then I'll fussy cut. I like ASMR as long as it's not coming from a human's mouth. Oh, I can't do that. But listen. Oh, I just love that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have some pet tapes. I call them pet. I don't know if you're supposed to say the actual letters. You know, like the difference between saying REM sleep and REM the band. I don't know which one is correct. I've just, because I was the only person in the world doing it. Is that here or a different app? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody's being naughty. Look at the back side of the paper for a second. It's like the underside of water. It's probably Ashley. What'd you do now, Ashley? Naughty, naughty. Now, I don't know who it was. I know that some people can see the filtered comments on their end, like the creator's end, but I usually cannot. I saw that. Was that filtered? I don't care for that either. I really like there's this guy on here on this app. I think we all do glitter shine. There's a guy that's on this app. He makes cards and he doesn't speak at all. And so all it is him using his die cutting machine and like going through paper. Oh my God. And like using his little brushes for his ink pads. Oh my, it's the best sound. I wish I could remember his name. All I remember is that he makes cards. Sometimes they're sarcastic. They're always gorgeous, fun. But, he's in Austin. And I love it. And it's like, I wanted, part of my problem is I was watching him and I was like, God, I want to do that as a craft. I don't need to buy more crafting crap. I need another hobby. Like, I need a hole in the head. So I don't even know if I go live, if I come back from my doctor's appointment tomorrow, would anybody even like be available to watch if I went like later morning? Or should I just skip tomorrow? Not creating, just going live. It would probably be like 10:30 or so. Probably. But like sometimes doing my fussy cut. That's why somebody told me about the Tim Holtz scissors, because sometimes my fussy cutting hurts. My old lady hands. Somebody already claimed my do an old lady SHIT card. You want to see it? I made my first clear cards over the weekend too. This one, I don't know if I like it. How do I feel about it? I don't know. I made this one this weekend. I made this one this weekend. And this is the one that somebody claimed already. I giggled. And like, I'm cutting up a book for that one. Did I put the, oh Lord. Yes, I gotta move this one to the top. Right? I love my gargoyle. He's so cute. Send me a message if you want to claim him. I don't think anybody else on the Book of Faces has claimed him. But I forgot what I was saying. Totally left. All right. Send me a message. Send me a message. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. We're going to have to duke it out. We'll have to rock, paper, scissors or something. I'll see if I have more gargoyles. Okay? I can make more. And then I will not post them on the Book of Faces. I wish you could send messages in messages on TikTok. I wish you could send pictures so that you guys I could just send you pictures. All right, Jonna. You want clear or any of the ones? I always liked the animated gargoyles, even though I was too old to be watching it when it was out. I watched a lot of kids crap as a teenager because I was either Good morning, Plenty of Monica. How are you doing? I'm gonna put that up there now because I don't want to. I don't know that both of these will fit. By the time I was a teenager, I had a proper job, so I wasn't babysitting anymore. But how's that? Have I sent you have I sent you cards already, Jonna? I don't remember if we've done a swap. Good morning, Stephanie. Oh, good. If you guys cut up words, okay. If you guys cut up words out of books or magazines or whatever, how do you organize those? Because I got to figure that out. I feel like I like that. I'm tired of fussy cutting. My fingers hurt already. Because I want to cut, I don't want to, the books that I'm cutting up, I don't want to actually read, which is why I'm cutting them up. But I have to read them to find the freaking words. I'm cutting up a book that I'm made sure that my people knew that I'm my whole family. I'm not reading this. I am cutting this up. As I open this book, and I'm not going to say the name of the book or the author. Good morning, Rana. I had a coworker named Rana. Anyway, so this book, I'm reading it. I open the door or the book, and the first page that I flip to, I see the grape word. I'm like, what the? And then I'm flipping around, and I see the R word 5 times. I'm like, oh my God. And then I see more grape. Oh. But like, how do you like separate them? Like, do you have like pronouns, nouns, verbs, cuss words? Because I just want to get these books cut up. And welcome back, LKU. And get them out of my presence. There's a cover so far. I don't think that the black letters are going to show up. Or black numbers. Hold on. I know I have my stamps right here. Did I put the... I got glue on my acrylic block thing. Okay. I just don't want to end up like needing to look for 72 years. My brain is chaos. I have not used these. I think my battery on my iPad is going to die. And then we'll be sitting in silence together. 20. I think I buy more baby wipes now than I did as a parent, as a new parent. Just kidding. I buy a normal amount of baby wipes. Yes, I want to do that for like just letters, but if I cut out whole words. Lord have mercy. Baby wipes fix an awful lot of things. You gotta focus. Little dasharoonie. Thank you, Glittershine. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to get all your daily check-in bonus things. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Have fun being a grown-up on a Monday. It's like the two worst things ever. Actually, I hate Wednesday more, but that's a different story. I have a hair on my face. Probably gonna walk around with the glitter ink. Good morning, Nevaeh. Sorry if I'm missing people. I have you guys tilted so I can't see as well as I would like to. All right. I want to close the ink. I am working, if you're just joining me, I'm working on my school year junk planner. Good morning, John Devon. Am I say good morning, Sailor? I'm working on a junk planner. Can I say that I watched a tutorial? I can say it. It would be not truthful. I feel like I'm stabbing myself a little bit. Hang on. Is that better? That's better. That's better. I think the journal that I'm planning on using for my kid that's a senior, I think that comes tomorrow. So that's exciting. I need to find papers to put on the inside covers. I don't know if I will end up putting like the names of their schools on the pages or not, or on the cover. It is time for overgluing. I bet that Estrella is asleep in one of my kids' rooms. Let's scoot you out of the way, please, and thank you. Good morning, Indigo. How are you doing this morning? Happy Monday. All right, you need to scooch out of my way, please. Thanks. I need to clean my desk again. We're already there. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Did you have a good weekend? We had a good weekend. My youngest got to hang out with a friend he didn't get to see all summer. So that was fun. Good morning, Shelly. Happy Monday. Well, that was silly goose. I'm working on my junk planner for the school year. Well, at least we'll see how far we get into it. Into the school year. We might end up having more than one. Did you get any writing done this weekend, Shelly? I'm going to be a pest. Be a pest about that. I'm not going to show you how little cleaning I got done during your live yesterday. Did Johnny come back? Or did you not leave? That's good. That's a start, you know? I've had people tell me that I should write a book, but here's the thing. I'm never going to read it and proofread it, so probably won't be happening. I have working titles for my autobiography, though. Yeah, I figured if it had been that much time, the voices of your characters have probably changed. So, oh, work. I'm doing the tedious tape or gluing of the pages. If you guys see any like back to school scrapbook paper or ephemera, let me know, please. I'm gonna try to use just the crap I get from the schools as far as like the paper goods. Thanks, Shelly. Just two. So I think this book, I don't remember how many pages. I think it's an 80-page book, so it'll have 40 total pages. Did that? Okay. And then I will take some of the washi tape that I have planned for this one and put the washi tape on the edges of the paper to add a little bit of stability that they won't get from my feelings. It's so hard to see. I'm gonna tilt you guys up because it's boring. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you very much for the rose. But so far, this is the cover and the back cover. We'll see I don't know if this will take us through the whole school year or not. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to do a separate one for my senior. I found a really cool black scrapbook on the Zahn on the Hall page, HAUL, for like $5. So that one's going to be for my senior. I told him, I said, you don't have to do anything with it, but when I'm dead, it's yours. And my husband's like, wow, that escalated quickly. Yes, it did. For me, for now, it's going to be for me. And if he chooses later in life that he wants it, then by all means. Because he's going to be my fourth kid to graduate, but my first kid to graduate from a brick and mortar school. So I accidentally glued. Oh, this is going to be 3 pages together because I'm a derp. It's fine. Thanks for the share. I got a bunch of glue. There. Didn't need to. Okay. And there, apparently. We're just going to use it. Good morning, Big Rooster. Oh, I scraped a lot of glue off the edge there. My bad. That's my fault. But I kind of even came into this with a plan today. Isn't that crazy? Kinda. Not big time. Just a little time. All right. Stop sliding. I'm starting to think that maybe putting the white cover on the back was maybe going to be a mistake. But it'll be well loved by the end of the school year. Good morning, Aroma. I am working on a junk planner for the school year for my kids. For my memories that they can take or leave. It's for me because I'm going to forget all of this. I'm not being very creative today. Thanks for joining, Big Rooster. I appreciate it. I have just started this journey into doing lives on TikTok. So I appreciate any and all support I can get. Most of the time when my content on my main page makes no sense, although recently I've been flapping my gums a lot about crafting, but it's not always that. Sometimes I think I'm funny. One of my kids was like, why do you even post? Nobody likes your stuff. I'm like, I like it. I think I hear human activity. My 21-year-old had an interview last week, and I think she got the job, but the office manager is supposed to call her. Well, I appreciate you landing on my lily pad. That sounded dirty. Didn't mean it that way, but, you know, it's funny, so we'll keep it. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. Yesterday was the fiance's birthday. And I made Hawaiian chicken. Hell yeah! The ADHD is strong in this one. But it's weird because mentally I forget. It's fine. Like, I didn't get diagnosed until I was 45 or so. Listen, I didn't set this up for adult content, so I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to make Carrie Fisher proud. We can't talk about it. I'll cry. The things that happen inside of my head are not suitable for social media. $20 is $20. Like the day that I had the McDonald's meal, that milkshake. I guess you can't call it a milkshake because they don't use real milk, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I was like, this ain't the worst thing I put in my mouth. Sometimes I'll skip the $20. Yeah, whatever is that what flavor it's supposed to be? Tasted like Chewy Tums. It was like a glimpse into the future of my day. I drank the whole thing because I kept taking sips thinking, surely it's not that bad. And it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good. Like I said, I've definitely put worse things in my mouth. So, you know. It tastes exactly, you know, like the Chewy Tums, the Chewy Tums for gas. It's like an old lady. It's like the ultimate old lady food describer. You know what's fun about our generation getting older is we're not doing it right. I mean, we're doing it right for us. Good morning, Casserole. Good morning, Giselle. Is I'm still friends with a lot, not all of them, because they're not all still around, but the skate community, I was a big skate buddy. And they're still skateboarding. They're in their mid 50s out there still skateboarding. And I'm like, I just close your eyes and try for just a moment to imagine a boomer or the silent generation or Jen Jones out there still skateboarding. I'm sure there's still probably a couple of Jen Jones out there skateboarding, but we're just getting old differently. And I came to the conclusion a few months ago. Yes, look at Tony Hawk. Although I have a meme. I should probably post that. He's starting to look like Mr. Roper. Who is making the noise? Anyway. I just can't imagine like the previous generations continuing to do all this silly nonsense that we still do. But that's what I was say. Is like a lot of us, we're not having like a midlife crisis in the way that previous generations did. But now it's like now that we, for the most part, have bigger kids who can kind of fend for themselves, we're starting to be a little bit selfish and do all the things that we didn't get to do because we were so busy taking care of other people. Like everybody was like, you are going to regret your tattoos when you get older. My only tattoo regret. Yes, my only tattoo regret is that I didn't get more tattoos when I had tattoo money. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do the things that I wanted to do for myself before I had the additional responsibilities of being a parent. I mean, I was always parenting myself. I never, I'm an only child, so I didn't have to raise my siblings, luckily. And my kids are always like, because my husband's also an only child, my kids are always like, I can't believe we don't have any aunts, uncles, or cousins. And I'm like, based on our childhood, it's for the best that we didn't have more than one kid. Do you have any tattoos, Shelly? My newest tattoo is almost a year old, and I really want to get more. And part of me really wants to I have this side of my nose pierced. I want to get this side of my nose pierced and do the little chain across. But that's the only other piercing I'm ever going to do. I've done a lot of piercings, and my body takes forever to heal. I heal pretty quickly from tattoos, though, so. As long as I remember in the moment that I'm allergic to the Dermabond and they don't put the big wrap around it. Sometimes I forget, and then that's the hardest part of the healing. I got a tattoo and I forgot to tell. My first tattoo I got in 1995. My second tattoo I got in 2016. Got my first tattoo during... Oh, I hear her, Jenna. I got my first tattoo during Bike Week. It's on my shoulder blade, and I can't see it. So that's another regret. I love back pieces. Oh, yeah, we're getting to the end of this one. But I hate that I wouldn't be able to see it on myself. Good morning, Jenna. The bunny has had lots of treats already. Jenna! I don't know if she can hear me. The door is kind of closed. I did it again with the glue stick. Yes. And I got a whole lot of kids, which is why I had to take such a long break between tattoos. Welcome back, Ashley. Jenna's awake, but she can't hear me. And we are all done with that one. Oh, what did I knock over? Oh, don't want to lose that. I gotta mail that. I seriously doubt she'll do that. She hates this app. think one of my kids thinks that Annie Lennox is hot, but I don't remember if I might be combining two. That's all right, Shelly. Welcome back. I do it all the time. It's frustrating. Almost as frustrating as forgetting to count 2 pages and accidentally skipping one and then gluing 3 together. Fine. This is probably the most boring TikTok of all time. Watch Kristen glue blank pages together. I might do, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do one just first day of school page or one for each of the kids. It's like I don't have that much information for. Thank you. I'm usually slightly more creative than it. Jenna! Good morning. Your bunny has had treats out to wazoo today already. Because I'm a grandma. I'm a spoil her. She had a couple spinach leaves. She had one of her little sticks. She had a blueberry. Jack gave her a blueberry. Do you want to come be seen on the live? One of my friends wants you to join, come in here and say hi. She's making coffee. Oh, thank you. You guys got me up to 3,000. Earlier I was at 1. I was like, oh, this was not the exciting one. I had a couple people just drop in and leave real quick. Yeah, I'm a spoiled my grandbabies. If and I should ever get one. Ashley, did you get to see the front cover? There we go. She does, especially since, she's like in mourning. That's what I need to do. We gotta pick up the rabbit. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or if she's gonna do that. Thank you very much. But do you see why now I left the space at the top? They'll hold her for a while. Not for, I'm not going to make them hold her for months or anything. But they said that people sometimes just never come back. I'm like, that's sad. Hey, speaking of which, I have no idea where my mom's remains are. Thank you, Shelly. I have absolutely no idea where my mom's remains are. My 12-year-old said, Mom, did you keep your wedding dress? I'm like, yeah, it was my mom's house. So, I did, but now it feels like the preservation process was kind of useless. Hey, Sunny. Happy Monday. I'm working on oh, my nose is itchy. A junk planner for the school year. Oh, wow. Where's that? Is that an emoji or is that like on this app specific? Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate it. Cheers. Here. Cheers. So because I keep getting distracted, I have glued sometimes 3 pages, sometimes no pages together. This is the, yeah, the Maltese felon. I mean, oh, that's cool. Me too, girl, me too. But I never have to talk to him ever again. So, you know, that's a bonus. I don't know what to, if I should do a blank page. I'm going to move on to happy. A happier topic. Okay, so front cover, back cover. I don't know what, if I should do the inside covers with a pattern or blank. These are the problems of a junk journaler. And the people said amen. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna go through a whole glow stick right now. I will honestly say most of the time I don't think about that anymore. That chapter is closed and we have moved on. Oh my gosh, people are coming in early or quickly. I'm missing you guys. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I missed your name. Sunny is also a junk journaler. And also really cool, very supportive. You know what I like about this app is that very rarely do I get people reaching out to me to tell me that they've discovered essential oils. Hey, mamas. Ashley, you still here? What is that face? Did you hear all the treats that... Is that what we got? She got one of the sticks. She got a couple spinach leaves. A blueberry from Jack.
Oh, top of manly. Yeah, that's like the...
I liked it. I was like, he was looking at her and I was like, you want to give her a treat? He's like, will she eat it out of my hand? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right. Tough guy. And so I like doing that. I like forcing him to connect with like his true self. He's such a bro. I have done that before.
You need to go back and
None. I'm sure that there are some, but I don't get that many. Look, I'm working on a journal for the school year. This is a composition notebook.
Ew.
Have you heard anything from the job today? Do you have plans today? Ava needs to be picked up. I don't know if you want to do that or you want me to do that. You want to go together?
I'm not sure.
You want to go to Trader Joe's?
Maybe Trader Joe's. I want to look. I haven't gotten any fun shopping.
Well, we could do that.
I want to look at, see if I can find Calico Prayer or something.
And Ashley says hi.
Is she a TikTok friend?
No, she, Trader Joe's is amazing. She used to live where we live. Well, not where, like, close to where Dad and I live, but she's in Tampa now. But I actually met her from a friend who now lives in New York. But we've never met in person. But we have a lot of the same stomping grounds. I love Trader Joe's. And it's weird to me to think about the fact that there's, oh, I love Susie and the Banshees. There's Trader Joe's in Florida now. Yeah, we talk every single day.
There's Trader Joe's in Florida?
Yeah. You don't have to, you don't have, there's not one, no, there's one in Winter Park now. I used to have to drive up to Gainesville.
Zeus.
No, let him sleep. He's he's not being mean this morning, he's just being crazy.
Last night he was in me and Caleb's room. And he was, Caleb just really freaked out by cats because I was petting Zeus and I was smacking his butt gentle because he likes that because he's a freak. And Caleb was like, yeah, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Because he's so freaked. He gets so freaked out by the damn cats.
I paused that because there's a... Yeah, which one was the closest to Deltona? Sonny, I gotta figure out how far away Kalamazoo is. I feel like it shouldn't be that far. Detroit was like 3.5 hours. Not too bad. My iPad's dying a slow and terrible death. It's already 10. I didn't have to do the slidey thing today. That's unusual.
What side thing?
After an hour, they make you like solve a puzzle to make sure you're really there. Yeah, I'm on the southwest side of Ohio. What is that Zoe making that noise?
Probably.
But yeah, I don't have anything going on today. I just have to be back here. Groceries are like 5 to 6, I think. It's not much, but I got a bunch of soda. And the ice was on sale for $1.
Ice or frost?
Ice.
Damn. Zeus.
The Winter Park from Deltona is not... And that parking lot in the Winter Park, I mean, it's like a Trader Joe's mandate, isn't it? Like where they have to have like terrible parking. Oh, that's an owl. I'm like, what in the holy hell? So I think this is where I'm going to stop the live for today. Got the front cover, the back cover, and all the pages glued. I'm not going to washi tape in front of you guys. That's boring. And I will look to see. Do not buy the one that they keep showing on the TikTok shop that you pull the lever down for ice. Ours broke in like 8 months. And not like the ice, it's kept making ice, but it was like water was just like constantly pouring out of the bottom. And I left that comment on somebody's TikTok about it, like with the in the shopping cart. And I'm not the only person. Everybody's like commenting under my comment. The Trader Joe's by us, the entire parking lot is insane. But like the section by Trader Joe's makes sense. But everywhere, the best parking for a Trader Joe's I've ever seen was Greenville, South Carolina.
I think I have to poo soon.
All right, well, enjoy that. Let me know what you want to do.
Coffee.
Okay. Let me know what you want to do. Yeah, but they have, in the parking lot of our Trader Joe's, there's a Chick-fil-A, and it's like the person that designed this entire shopping center, it feels like they've never left the house. Like, how did bye, John, have a good day. Like, how did this get approved? Like, part of the stuff by the Chick-fil-A is one way. It's just rage-inducing. And then you can only turn out of the parking lot one way, and then there's people always turning in the wrong way so I do everything in my power to avoid that part of the parking lot, because it's like, exactly, Sonny, exactly. I promise you, more women need to get into engineering, civil engineering, because none of this makes any sense. We should work smarter, not harder, which is why boys who are in charge of things don't make any sense, because they always try to do things the hard way instead of the smart way. Into the ground. I'm excited about this. I have no idea what all I'm going to get, but I'll print out pictures. Like the elementary school is always so easy because they just like send pictures and stuff. But it's like the big kids. You're like, best guess, what did you do today? Good morning, Savannah. Yes. You have to tell me the name of that. I don't typically read nonfiction, but because life is hell and I want to escape. I ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to eat. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. And now I have to remember who claimed my gargoyle. Hopefully people will message me and I will have the ability to remember. So okay, before I go, this page. Okay, Beach Wino. Let me get my Post-it. I have to keep things written down, otherwise the brain breaks. Thank you, Beach. And Joanna wanted any of them, right? I think that's what she wanted. I have a little Post-it note that I keep until I actually mail it. And then, because otherwise I'll forget, because I'm in a lot of swap groups and I'll be like, oh crap, on the Book of Faces, where did we talk about this? And I made, I don't remember where I saw this, but I have like I've had this freaking composition notebook that I was saving for 1,000 years. And I put in it like all of the stamps and whatnot. But I made myself a little spreadsheet. It's in it. That like I'll put the person's name and where they're from and the date I mailed it. I don't remember who I saw did that. And I'm like, that would be great for my stupid little brain that doesn't like to remember my kids' names, let alone anything else. And so I started it about a month after I started swapping. So I'm getting things in the mail. Like, I'm going to show you, hold on, not this one, because I need to open. This is how one of my envelopes arrived. So I don't know what's left in there. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, thanks for the follow, Magali. Did I say that correctly? So I have to look at my little spreadsheet and I will message them if they're on the Book of Faces, a picture, and be like, hopefully everything's in there. But I'll cut that off before I glue it in my little bookie book. Yeah, I try, like, this was obviously not me. I don't know. I hope that everything is still in there. I mean, there's obviously, don't send cash, like ever. And then I'm in a swap. Somebody's put together like a little Halloween thing, and the swap I'm sending out will be used by 7th graders that are learning how to junk journal. So I'm excited about that. What is a bag of shame? I have to, but now I kind of hope that Jenna wants to do some of the fun shopping. Although Trader Joe's is fun. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that I have to open today in my little book. Oh, yes, I get that. I get those. And then I got one that I actually purchased, paid money for, not a junk journal or ATC related thing at all. It was for my planner. It was a bunch of stickers that somehow, through United States Postal Service, my complete address was like wiped off of the padded envelope. And so then it was like handwritten in Sharpie. Good morning, Celeste. And I remember when we first, when my husband first joined the Air Force, we were stationed in Alabama, and he was part of the Big Brothers program before he joined the Air Force, and his little brother moved to Maine, and the town that he lived in was Auburn, Maine, and we lived in Montgomery, Alabama. Well, there's Auburn, Alabama, and I took a box to mail, like a goodie box, Christmas, birthday, I don't know what the hell it was. And they literally scratched out Maine and put Alabama. And I'm like, you are not the center of the universe. Like, how do you... Look at the zip code. It was a real place. I don't know. Sometimes it gets too people-y out there. But I'm looking forward to throwing together this little packet for the kiddos. I'm excited about that. I think I only have that and 2 ATCs now to mail so far. Maybe 3. Most days, way too people-y. Sometimes it's too people-y inside my house. All right, you guys, have a great Monday. Go make Carrie Fisher proud. I love you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, potentially. Maybe Wednesday, depending. Because I wasn't going live yet when I made the doctor's appointment for tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, Shelly. Bye, Ashley. Bye, Sunny. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.